How do they feel about you? Hi, beautiful soul. Thank you for joining me, Mystic Mia Moksha, here on Mostly in the Moment for another love pick card reading. We're looking at how they feel about you at this time. There are extendeds available, and they're available for such a low price. They're the continuation of each reading, and they go into the messages from them. We're using mostly message cards, and I just completed them, and I gotta say, my cheeks hurt from how much I've been smiling because of how positive and warm and loving these energies are. So yeah, if you're interested in the extended, that would really, really help me out. I'd love the love and support. I appreciate it. The link is in the description. And with that, I hope you enjoy the reading and I wish you much love and light. Hi, beautiful pile 11 with the rose quartz. We're looking at how they feel about you. Just to let you know, there is an extended available. Let's get started. Ooh, the devil. I feel like they okay, don't get on pile 11's bad side, but don't they look hot when they're fiery, when they're all worked up? I feel like it doesn't happen, for most of you, it doesn't happen that often, but when it does, when you get fired up and passionate about something, when you stand up for something, when you fight for an injustice, or when you are pointing out what is real, or something you really love about a certain art piece or music or TV show or movie or book, you get this kind of fire started in you and it just kind of burns, and they love witnessing you so passionate, whether it's about someone or something that you love, or if it's about something that you're upset about. They just love seeing that fire in you because they feel like a lot of people around them don't have that fire or use that fire for unnecessary things, for kind of negative reasons. But when you have passion, when you have fire, when the fire is lit under you, is because you're streaming a consciousness of love. You're pointing out the things that you like about that creative piece of work, or because you're fighting for what you see is wrong in that situation or in that world. It brings tears to their eyes, I'm getting, because they see how much you care, and that is so sexy. They find that unbelievably sexy. Bliss is worth creating from, for, and from. Again, with this whole passion thing, they see this fire burning inside of you. It kind of is like, what came first, the chicken or the egg? Because sometimes something so moving inspires you, motivates you to go after your dreams, to go after a certain project, to start something new. And sometimes you inspire yourself. Sometimes you have that fire lit from within and you inspire others with your beautiful perspective and creative view. You're constantly lighting other people's fire, and you're allowing other people to inspire you. You're not conceited, and they see that. You're not someone who's like, oh, I'm the best at everything and no one else does it better, or no one else has creativity or intuition or a good creative eye. You respect people who have, that creative eye, that stylistic eye. And you get a lot of respect from others for your creative eye, for your sense of style, for your perspective. So they see that, they see the kind of circle you run in, or the potential kind of elite circle that you run in, where people recognize the other's talents. Wow. Devotion and dreams fulfilled. Yeah. you are definitely a dreamer. Even if you're someone who's very practical, very grounded, because I do see that you have a lot of earth energy in you too, so fire and earth, where you're so practical, you're hardworking. If there's something you really want, you go after it, you chase it, you make it happen, you make your dreams a reality. Really good combination here within you. Or it might be a phase in your life where you are passionately going after your dreams of leveling up your career, focusing on your social circles, wanting to dress nice, look nice, come off well to others. Come off well to others that you care to come off well to, people that you respect and people that respect you. Something about leveling up your status or your social circles and how that's fueling and helping you in your career or whatever work or project you're working on. Wow. They're recognizing this in you. They're really, they find it incredibly sexy. They find it incredibly inspiring because they see the side of you. It's very passionate. You have a lot of feeling behind the things that you do, but the things that you're doing are very highly intellectual or highly intuitive. It's just from another dimension, definitely. You're like channeling some like real divine creative energies here. And like recognizes like, so I do feel like not only are you getting recognition from people on your level, but also from your person who I guess is on your level as well. Six of Pentacles is a good back and forth here. I'm getting philanthropic, so I'm getting that you are also, on top of being incredibly stylish and creative and passionate, someone who uses their energy for things that are worth it also is a big theme here. A lot of people can get angry and passionate and, let their emotions rise to the surface, but it's usually mismanaged and kind of not used to its potential, used properly. But not only do you have all that passion and using that passion like with focus, but you have a lot of philanthropic tendencies. You like to give, you like to share. Yeah, again, I don't see any, like, for someone who's so emotional, you use that energy. I feel like there's a grounded side to you when you need to be grounded with the earth energy, but there's so much fire in you that you can use strong energy, strong emotional energies very well. Like, I think that like most people don't know how to. You know how to use your emotions to your advantage. And so you like to give and share. You're respectful of others who kind of share your passion for the things that you're interested in, and also even if they're not interested in the same things as you, you respect people's passion and work ethic and going after their dreams, because a lot of people don't have that drive like you do. The Six of Pentacles, they notice that you have this thing about you where you like to give, you like to share with people around you in little ways here and there. And they like to share with you. They feel like you're definitely someone who gives and is open to receiving as well. And they like that because they want an equal partnership. They want someone that they can give their advice to, give their help to, and receive advice and receive help from their partner with. And you're kind of like, you have good masculine and feminine energies balanced within you. You have healed masculine and feminine energies within you. And they like this a lot because they don't feel like they had to fight to be stronger in one or the other. they feel like they have a really good equal partnership with you, or potentially with you. Okay, how do they feel about, romantic relationship vibes about you? Libra, oh, okay. Consideration, fairness, and harmony. Yeah, you have a really good balance. It keeps life interesting, I'm getting. You keep things interesting because you can be very grounded and you can be very practical and reasonable and logical. And then you can bring out this really fiery, feminine, really, fly by the edge of your seat kind of plan making, and just you never know what you're going to say. You can be really thoughtful and cute and funny and then be very serious in the next sentence. It's really, really keeps things interesting. Maybe not in the next sentence, you're not that flighty, but definitely from one conversation to another, it can vary greatly, and they appreciate that. They appreciate all the sides of you. Wow. Financial health. They feel like you have a really good head on your shoulders, that whatever kind of dynamic the two of you chose in your partnership, in your relationship, would work. If one person wanted to stay at home more and stay with the kids more, and the other person work more and then support the person working more, that would definitely work. Well, they would support you in your role at home. Or if it was both of you worked equally, both of you take care of the family equally and the home equally, that would work as well. If one of you wanted to work slightly more and one of you slightly less, or whatever the situation is, both of you have a really, really healthy view on combined finances. You two work really well together, understand each other really well, and don't feel like this is mine and this is yours. Feel like it's an equal effort and an equal rewards for those efforts. It's not, I do feel it very like even, very cool, calm, collected energies towards finances. Really respectful of what the other partner brings, and real good understanding because of that earth energy I was feeling. Real good ability to work well together and accumulate a lot of wealth in your connection. Okay, so where do we see this connection going? How do they feel this connection is going? Surrender to the divine. Okay, so they really feel like everything is kind of working out for the two of you, and they don't need to do anything but not mess it up. They feel like everything is kind of unfolding the way it's supposed to. They don't want to necessarily take the lead. They will if they have to, but they feel like things are kind of happening naturally. They also do feel like you kind of like to have control sometimes of the connection, or to be like the leader of the connection sometimes. So they are trying to take a back seat and kind of let the universe take the wheel and kind of do its magic, do its thing here. They feel like you two are meant to be, that you're just simply amazing and you two fit so well together that it's inevitable that the two of you will come together, or come together for this next step in your connection if you're already together. And they're just like, I just need to follow the universe's lead. Like, let things unfold naturally, and when the time comes and an opportunity arises between the two of you, they will take it. They will take the chance. They're just letting the universe and your energies kind of dictate when to do what in the connection between the two of you. All right, so if you resonated with this reading, you can continue the reading with the extended. In the extended, we're going to use a lot of message cards. We're going to look at their messages for you at this time. And if you are interested, for a very low price, you can find the link in the description below. And with that, I hope you have a beautiful rest of the day. And I wish you much love and light. Hi, beautiful pile 22, the Selenite, looking at their feelings for you. Just to let you know, there is an extended available if you want to continue the messages from this pile. Okay, Two of Roses, date card. Okay, so I feel like they have laid down the gauntlet is what I'm hearing. So I feel like they have already asked you out, or you asked them out, or you kind of opened up the opportunity to let them know that, like, hey, yeah, it's you know, I'm definitely free, I'm definitely open, I'm single, or, you know, that is over and done with, or that was in the past. I'm ready to date again, I'm ready to get back out there. Or, you know, if you're already in a connection with this person, it's like, hey, yeah, like, it'd be really nice to go on a really fun date, you know, and enjoy each other's company and see where it leads. So I'm getting, yeah, the gauntlet has been thrown down. Like, the situation has been addressed and approached. Like, I feel like for most of you, they have approached you with a potential date sometime soon. If not, it's most likely that they will come to you with a date idea. They'll propose to you with a date idea soon. They are picking up what you're putting down, is what I'm hearing. So if you have been kind of hinting at them, laying down clues, kind of trying to make it obvious that you would like to go on a date with them, they have been picking up the hint. And for most of you, they already gave you the invitation. And for the rest of you, they are thinking about reaching out to you soon and handing you that invitation. Fearless expression. I'm getting that you like that they are not afraid to take action, to communicate with you, to reach out to you, to text you, to message you, to email you. They're not afraid to reach out to you, and you like them. You like that about them. They also like that about you, that you're not afraid of saying what you like, what you don't like, what you prefer, what you're looking for, what you most enjoyed about the day and what you enjoy the least, or something like that. It like lets them know in a kind and gentle way what to do for you next time and what not to do, because I feel like that's something that they don't like in other, I'm hearing, like, other girls or other guys. Like I don't like it when people just kind of go along with something because they think it would make me happy. I'm just doing this because I think you like it. And so they really appreciate it when you tell them what you liked the most, what you liked kind of, what you didn't mind, what was cool because it was a new experience, but you probably wouldn't do again, and what you absolutely didn't like. And you say all these things in a nice way. Like, if you know they took the time and effort to plan that date, or to make that reservation, or, you know, put thought into whatever they're presenting you, like, you know not to kind of bash on their creativity and what their efforts and their energy, but to just kind of simply be like, oh yeah, I see where you're going with this event that you planned for us. I don't typically do this, but, you know, I like that it was something new. I appreciated that it was something new, and it wasn't that bad. It's not my preference, but it wasn't that bad, and I wouldn't mind doing this once in a great while. You know, like, it's telling them straight up, but in a very nice way. Okay. White Rose, new start and wisdom. I do feel like this, whatever this date is the start to a new connection between the two of you. Or it could be a fresh new beginning. The start of a new chapter between the two of you. I feel like this was your idea, or you implanted this idea in their head. um, and they're grateful for you, for for you to do that, because like they weren't sure they if you wanted to go out with them, or if you wanted to give this another shot, or if you wanted to kind of spice up your connection. And so you giving them very strong hints, maybe even just laying it out there plainly for them to hear or to see. They believe that you knew exactly what the two of you needed. They love your intuition and your wisdom, especially when it comes to romantic love situations. I feel like they've seen you do really helpful things for your friends, family, and others. Like help them with their love life, or help them in their like relationship. Even if you're like out to dinner or something and there's like a random couple in the table next to you, like you know exactly what to say or exactly what to do to help one person out, or help the couple out, or make someone look good. Yeah, something about like you're really good with your relationship intuition. This is exactly what the two of you needed, and they're so happy that you're so helpful in this way, because it's like it's let's be real here. I gotta hand it to you. You know what to do. And although I'm not afraid of taking action and speaking what's on my mind and expressing my emotions to you, showing you my life, going deep with you, doing fun things with you, like they're the kind of person that's fun to be with, and they have no problem in communicating with you. There's really good communication here. What they appreciate is that you let them take the lead sometimes. Like if they want to plan the date, and you leave like heavy hints and what you know would work based on what's happening in the connection between the two of you. You're really intuitive like that, and they really appreciate it because it allows them to kind of be the one to plan the date, or be the one to take charge sometimes, with your intuition, with your guidance, with your know-how. I do feel like sometimes you're like, oh, I wish I didn't have to like kind of leave heavy hints all the time, but you understand why and you don't mind for that reason. Eight of Pentacles, yeah. Because this person is going to, I don't know why I've been stuttering this whole reading. I've been stuttering so hard. I feel like they're always like second guessing themselves, or like double checking with you if this is the right thing to do, which creates more work for you. But this is someone who will work so incredibly hard for you and the relationship. They are someone who will plan the dates. They will plan all the dates, if you just leave little hints or clues, or, even just mention one time in that conversation a long time ago that you wanted to go try this restaurant, like that's 2 hours away. They'll remember that shit, and they'll like, make that happen in unexpected ways, in ways that surprise you, that really makes you feel magical. And there's also a lot of innocence and purity with the white rose here in this connection that they get from you. You definitely have a really pure essence about you, which is usually a more feminine quality, but there's something about what you don't say, what you don't tell people, what you don't show off about. Like there's something about being like a quiet hero, that they just adore about you. They just find that to be incredibly attractive quality in you, that you're so humble, and you're constantly helping people without getting the credit, or you're like that cheerleader, you're like that hype person for just even random people around you, but especially with your friends and family and with them. you have such strong and beautiful characteristics about you. Yeah, see, I'm still stumbling on my words. There's something about like the communication between the two of you is really good, but I feel like there's there's a blockage there in both of your throat chakras. One or both of you might have gotten harmed around your neck recently, around your throat recently. Maybe you both got like a cold or something recently, or accidentally choked yourself with a hoodie. It's happened before. It happens to people. Or like something about you losing your voice, or one of you might have a stutter, or both of you might have a stutter, or some sort of deformation in regards to your voice. Yeah, because you two have such, like, I'm hearing like beautiful voices. You say beautiful things. People should listen to what you have to say. Beautiful advice, beautiful taste in music also. Maybe one or both of you create music, or write books, short stories, novels, poems. Really good storyteller, really good communicator, really good conversationalist, both of you. But something about like both of your throat chakras are blocked right now. I think it might be like a cold or something like that. But it's like funny because both of you have such beautiful voices or ideas to be shared, and both of you have like a from birth kind of thing, or from childhood, some sort of block in your throat chakra. But it's funny because you both have such creative, beautiful voices and ideas to be shared. Wow. So the communication between the two of you is really, really strong, even though both of you kind of, I don't know, might have some sort of learning disability, some sort of stuttering thing, or maybe like one of your penmanships are really bad, or just something with the throat, hurt throat or something. It could be temporary or it could be a long-term thing. Wow. Okay, so let's look into how they feel about the relationship with you. Scorpio, intensity, exposing, purging, and renewing. So there's that energy of renewing. I feel like there's a lot of intense feelings between the two of you right now. They have intense feelings for you, and they are excited to kind of renew the connection. So whether this is something that you two have been in for a long time, a connection or a relationship you've been in for a long time, and you're both kind of itching for that renewal, for a new start, or if this is something new but it didn't get off on the right foot, or maybe it just never got started, and it just kind of kept getting pushed back, the date kept getting canceled, or someone got sick or something like that. And there's a certain level of intensity here, especially with this like date night coming up. It feels like for the both of you, this is like a really significant moment in the connection, and both of you are very excited about it. You're ready for a very sexy, hot night. Dressing up, really going the extra mile, maybe even getting a hotel room, really kind of, there's a lot of emphasis on this date. It's really special. It's really, it might be even a weekend trip or something. It's very romantic, and both of you are ready to get into that really romantic energies. And especially with the exposing here, like I feel like it's exposing this situation, how they ask you out, what kind of date it is really exposing how they feel about you and their intentions for you for the next chapter of your life, or for your relationship, for your next step. This is a really intense moment in the connection. It's really exciting, really highly romantic, and they're really putting it on the table how much they're willing to do for you. I think you will notice little details and how much energy and effort they put into the planning of this date. So that's very exciting. Love, yeah, there is definitely love in the air, whether this is a new love or renewing love. There's definitely a lot of a love here, and I feel like they're going to be exposed. I'm getting like, I feel like this might be it might not be their intentions to express their love for you on this date or in this near future, but it just naturally happens. I feel like it's so romantic and both of you are so in the mood. You're both in a romantic mood. You're both getting caught up in like the intensity of the feelings and feeling really really strongly towards each other, that they might just romantically express and let out how they feel for you, like in the moment. It's definitely going to be a memory that both of you hold forever. And how is this connection going? Adjustments are required. So there is a little bit of work, Eight of Pentacles here, that both of you are deciding to put into the connection consciously. And because you two love each other and because you intensely love each other, you both kind of want to set the record straight, I'm hearing. So there is a real deep desire from both of your ends to kind of renew this connection, start from the beginning, really reignite this passion and this fire between the two of you, because it's there, and both of you are very, very excited for this. This is a really exciting time in your connection with this person. It's one of those like honeymoon periods where everything is perfect, and you know, you want to soak in the memories of this time because it'll keep you going during the down times, you know, it'll keep you going during the sad times, the low points, because it's that super uber romantic, and it's that time where you're bonded, when you two start bonding seriously, very powerfully together. It sets a precedent for the rest of your dates, rest of your lives almost together, or however much time you two have. But I do feel like, because I said forever, I do feel like this is going towards a long-term serious relationship if this is new, and this is going forever if you two are already together. But yeah, Pile 22, if you're interested in hearing what they have to say, there is an extended available, and we're going to be mostly message cards and their messages for you at this time. And it's available for a very low price. You can find the link to the extended in the description. And with that, I hope you enjoy the reading. A like or comment will let me know, and I appreciate it. Thank you for your support. I wish you so much love and light. Hi, beautiful Pile 33 with the Moonstone. We're looking at their feelings for you. Just to let you know, there is an extended available if you want to continue with this reading because you resonate with it or you like it or want to support me. Appreciate it. Okay, so their feelings for you. King of Flutes, that's King of Cups, the single dad. I feel like this is the person that will always do right by your energies, like always do right by you no matter what. They'll always wait for you to come back if you left the relationship or if you left a fight. They'll always be up home waiting for you. They're the person who's going to wait in the hospital, sleep there, not eat anything. They're the ones who, if you had passed away, like take care of the kids. If you left, they would take care of the kids by themselves and wait for you to come back. They would not be interested in dating other people right away or at all. Yeah, they're someone who would respect you and your energies no matter what circumstances. life threw at you your way. And I feel like they're the kind of person who would do that, but luckily that doesn't have to happen for the two of you. But you can sense it, you can feel it, that they're the kind of person that would do that for you. And that just shows you how highly they regard you, how much value they put on you, how much respect they have for you. And most importantly, how much love they have for you. You know those stories that you hear when someone loves their spouse so much and they pass away and they're just kind of distraught for years and they never like date or marry again, or don't for a very, very long time, or you know, parent passes away while the child is still young, the spouse passes away while the child is still young, and they don't ignore the child but celebrate them for being so much like their partner, and just like kind of celebrating you and enjoying you, respecting you, and having so much incredibly deep love for you. They're the kind of person that if you got sick, if you got terminal illness, they would be by yourself, no question about it. Yeah, that's the kind of person we're talking about here. So they love you immensely. They will be incredibly loyal to you and be there for you every step of the way. You are the most important person to them, the most important thing to them in their life. Fill your cup with sacred giggles. I feel like this person puts so much energy and effort to making you happy. They love the way you laugh. They love making you laugh. I feel like the two of you have a similar sense of humor, and I feel like they're surprised that you have a really good sense of humor. You make them laugh constantly. You're really funny. You have your own unique sense of humor, and it aligns with theirs. It's really, really good energy. It's good when both people in the connection can make each other laugh. You know, one person might be more funny than the other person, or crack more jokes than the other person, but I feel I'm getting like it's not even intentional sometimes. There's sometimes you do things that are like cute and funny. Like you're not even trying to be funny. But yeah, you're like, I'll take it. Yeah. Really good uplifting vibes here. You guys like to make each other laugh when things are not so good, but they're really surprised because I feel like they're like, oh, there are not that many like girls who are funny or something like that, or there's not a lot of guys out there with nice sense of humor, you know, or something like that. Like it's like there's like a definite love language between the two of you with your like sense of humor, with the specific things you both kind of find funny, which is nice. It's an extra layer, extra flavor to your connection. Okay. Purity, cheerfulness, innocence. Yeah. I was gonna say this, but I wasn't sure. But I feel like both of you have a very clean and pure sense of humor. Um, Not that both of you can't get raunchy or, you know, naughty at times, or, you know, entertain a dirty joke here or there. Um, but I feel like both of you are such pure of heart that when you choose to be with a partner, you choose to be with them for life. When you say I do, you mean it for life. Like when you are loyal to someone, no one else, like you will avoid other people. You know, you're the kind of person, you're the kind of woman or man that if you're in a relationship, you will make sure that other people that might be interested in you don't get the wrong idea. You don't talk to them as much. You talk to the person of the same sex rather than the person of the opposite sex. Like you go the extra mile to make sure that you don't accidentally catch feelings for someone, that someone doesn't accidentally catch feelings for you, that people can't take what you said the wrong way, that people don't think that you can be bought or be pulled away from your partner. And you go the extra miles to make sure that your partner knows there's nothing to be jealous about, that you're not talking to anyone on your phone or texting someone crazily, that you're not on like social media talking to a bunch of people. In fact, you might not even use social media that much or at all. So yeah, I do feel like there's a purity that both of you hold. That makes this connection work. If one person was pure and the other person wasn't, this would be doomed. But it's not. Both of you have really lovely energies. Oh. Okay, there are feelings for you. Seven of Swords in reverse. Okay. You stand out from the crowd, I'm getting, because you know who you are and you speak your truth and you know what you stand for. You figure some things out that a lot of people have struggled to figure out or don't have the intention of figuring out, which is who you truly are at your core, the good and the bad and the ugly, and the pure and the divine, and what meaning you want to give your life, what goals you want to go after, what dreams you want to go after, what kind of person you want to be in a relationship, people you prefer to give your energies to and people you don't prefer to give your energies to. And for this reason, you are okay being on your own. You're okay being alone. You're okay being a lone wolf. Going on adventures solo. Because you're so secure in who you are. You know who you are, the truth of who you are. And the thing is, like, when you're able to uncover truths about yourself, that's the amount of truth you can find in the external world, in your environment. So you're probably really wise. You're probably really knowledgeable, really intelligent as well. And they find that extremely attractive in you. I'm getting what they aspire to be. They aspire to be as intelligent and as knowledgeable and as wise as you. This is someone who is not afraid to admit if you're smarter than them. They like that. They'd rather be with someone smarter than them. Most people, if you don't have like a weird thing about that, you should want to be with a partner that's smarter than you. Or smarter than you in certain things, It adds something to the connection. It's a valuable attribute to bring to the table in a connection. And they see that in you. They see you as someone very valuable. Because not only are you pure and innocent in your desires and your goals, in your demeanor, but you're someone who is also wise. You know more things than most people. You're very secure in yourself and in your life. These are things that you might not everyone values because they don't understand how important it is, right? You understand how important it is. Your person understands how important it is. That's why even though you might be further along in your journey, they aspire to be where you at. They are inspired by you to get there. And that's why they might be a little bit more of the funny one, because they have to bring something to the table too. So I'm getting like, they bring joy and giggles and love. And you bring in a lot of truth and knowledge and wisdom. You both have the qualities of the other person, but you can aspire to gain more of that. Like, you want to be more funny. You want to be more like someone who brings in more like joy in a conversation or excitement in a situation. more love into a situation, and they want to be more wise and more knowledgeable like you. So it's a really good match between the two of you. And the pure innocent part of it just means that you both are kind of very divine. Might be like star seeds, or just like, high level energies, because you're to hold on to that purity that strongly, is holding on to like the best part of you, which is like the divine part of you. Both of you have that, so you two definitely might feel like soulmates or divine counterparts. Okay, how they feel about this connection with you. 5th house, passion, play, children, confidence, and creativity. Yeah, that is all the energy here. All the energy here. Definitely the confidence, a lot of creativity. I feel like both of you let your inner child play a lot. You guys make each other laugh. You guys you enjoy maybe even like animation. You might like anime. You might like watching Disney movies, or playing games from your childhood, or just playing video games in general, or board games in general. Hanging out with your friends, having a lot fun times with your social circle. This is a really good energy for children. So if you two, are in a serious relationship, we have the single dad here and the children here, which is kind of like they're really excited for like that chapter of their life, having children, whether it has yet to come or it has already passed. Like that's the energy that they really thrived in, was playing with children, inspiring their children. I feel like both of you would be good with children, in a career, or just like even if you're just babysitting your friends' kids or something. Like you're both really good with kids, and because you let your inner child shine. You hold on to your inner child. You let your inner child come out and play for a little bit, at least every day, or almost every day. And that's important. That's a really healthy relationship you have with yourself. So no wonder this connection between the two of you is so good. This is rare. A lot of people think that this is the norm, but it's not. To find someone who is as innocent and pure as you are in your love energies, in your playful energies, in your interactions with others, in your interaction with your environment, your world, that is rare. And because you two have such a strong connection in that way, this pure connection, there's a lot of passion here. You both may be very musical, artistic, creative. You two would do really well creating together. Creating music together, creating art together, creating a home together, just putting things together. You two are really, really good at that. You really both have a really good sense of creativity, really good eye. You work together really well in those kinds of circumstances. Manifestation, there you go. You two would be powerful manifestors, for sure. You two would be able to get things done, make things happen, align with the same goals and dreams, and get to work, put in action towards those goals and dreams, and then have it just magically work out. Like I feel like if the two of you, for example, were getting like a room ready, like for example, if for a baby, like a baby room ready or something, you two will have this idea of like, oh, we should make that room into the baby room, and both of you are like, oh yeah, that'd be a good idea. That sounds like the better room of the two to make a baby room. And then once that spark ignites, both of you are just magically channeling all these beautiful ideas of what the baby room is going to look like, what you two will like need, what kind of furniture, what kind of chair, and both of you just kind of work so well together, and it comes together really quickly, very quickly. And all you two needed to do was get on board to the same page, really desire it, really want it. Take one simple action, talk about it, maybe try the paint first. And as soon as the first initial action is done, completed, everything else magically falls into place. You both know this. You both recognize this ability you two have and practice it, get stronger and better at it with every project in the future. So that's something to look out for, is the fact that you two have this kind of manifestation ability. We work really well together, and kind of practice it and get better at it. You two can go really far with the kind of manifestation abilities you two have with each other. Okay, and then what do they think about the connection? What do you need to release? And it came out in reverse, so I feel like the both of you have released a lot already, or in the process of releasing, in order for this beautiful harmonious connection to come in a more loving way. I feel like this person is so close and so far at the same time. I don't know why. I don't know if this is someone that has already passed over for you, or someone that has a connection to someone that has passed over. Like your person, pile 33, is related to or connected to someone that has passed over. Maybe a part of them left with that person who crossed over. Maybe they're at a distance from you, or maybe it's been a while since you two have communicated, or it's been a while since you two have been on the same page, but you know that the love is there and it's an immense amount of love. Maybe you two are in a separation. Or maybe you two haven't found each other yet. Maybe this is something new, where you two are going to be finding each other soon. Yeah. Or yeah, this could be someone coming back into your life. Yeah, but it feels like someone's at a distance, but they're so close. Like someone at a distance, someone's so close. So I feel like this is a situation that is unraveling now in real time for you. Okay, pile 33, if you want to continue with the reading, we're going to look at their messages for you, with mostly message cards in the extended. It's at a really, really low price. It's definitely a way you can support me and help me out. I work really hard on those, and I think they're awesome. I think they give really good information. But yeah, only if you feel like it, or if you resonate, or if you feel guided to. I'm really excited for you. This seems like something is about to burst on the scene for you in a really positive way, pile 33. Maybe a surprise around the corner. You might be feeling it. You might have been feeling it in your energies recently. But yeah, I would really like and comment here if I'm not going to see you in the extended. And I appreciate all your love and support. Thank you so much. Have a beautiful rest of your day, and I wish you much love and light. Hi, beautiful pile 44 with the Amethyst. Let's look at their feelings for you. Just to let you know, there is an extended available for this reading. It's kind of a continuation. If you resonate with it, or if you like it, or if you want to support me, it'd be something I would check out. So let's look at their feelings for you. The cocktail party. 17. Oh, wow. Okay. So that's the star card. I feel like finally a bright star, a bright moment in the connection is something that you both hoped and wished and dreamed about happening potentially in the connection. It's like you're celebrating now. Finally got here, finally got to do what the two of you wanted to do. And I feel like they're celebrating you. I feel like you wanted to accomplish something before moving forward in this connection, or you didn't even know that they were even putting effort into connecting with you recently. And they're realizing that this is a huge in for them, because I feel like they didn't want to distract you or disturb you, or they're looking for good timing, the right timing to kind of come into your life and kind of you know, fortify your connection, I'm hearing, or to kind of uplift the connection between the two of you, to make their move to celebrate you. And what perfect timing then now. I feel like you achieve something very public at this time. You get a lot of recognition and they feel like this is their time. They need to, this is their time to kind of make their move. I feel like they were waiting. They're waiting. I feel like they didn't want to disturb you, or they're waiting for a good timing, and this is good because you just achieved something big. Or if the two of you are already in a connection, the two of you just have received good news. Maybe you two got the house that you've been looking for, or you're pregnant, or you just got married, or you just got engaged. Something good. Something good is on the horizon. Really good. Like really good for you, 44. Celebrate your wins. I love when spirit brings in multiple confirmations. I feel like for each pile this reading, there's been like at least multiple, like 2 confirmations in each pile, like where the message were the same on the cards. And this is one of those times where, like spirit's like, there's something worth celebrating in your life right now, or there soon will be. They want to celebrate with you. They want to celebrate you, your accomplishments. I feel like this is a big deal for you because although you have people who recognize your wins, friends, family, colleagues, I do feel like it means more coming from them for some reason. Whether you're with this person already, or this is a new connection, or this is someone who's just poking their head out and introducing themselves to you for the first time, and they've been kind of watching you. Or you might meet them when you're out celebrating this win. They feel like it's like the right move to make, and they want to celebrate with you. For some reason, it means a lot more when it comes from this person. Whether you've known them for a long time or this is someone new, it feels like because they understand what this win is all about. They went through something similar. They went through the hardships, the ebbs and flows, the trials and tribulations, the failing and picking yourself up and dusting yourself off, and not everyone seeing the torture, the torment, the suffering, and the hard work that went behind achieving this. But this person does, and that's why it means a little bit more to you than anyone else. Not just a little bit more, a lot more. Okay. That's interesting. How else are they feeling about you? Forget-me-nots, eternal memory. This is one of those moments that is like etched in your brain forever, and you kind of want to freeze and remember every moment of it. What were the flowers? What did they smell like? Who was there? What was I wearing? What was everyone else wearing? What did we eat that night? What did we have to drink? What were the funny moments of the night, the highlights of the night? Or like, if it was during the day, who was happy for me? Who was smiling? Who said what to me in their congratulations? It's one of those moments where you just want to remember everything you can. And they want to remember everything they can for other reasons, because they're going to top this night off for you, or this day off for you, with another memorable moment, which is, I feel like they're throwing their hat in the ringer. Like they're letting you know that they're interested in you, or they want to ask you out, or they're really happy for you and they want to talk about the next step in your connection. Or this is someone that you've known for a very long time, and you're basically married, or you're married, and it's just like, I will love and cherish this moment and you forever. I will try to remember every detail of this day so I can remind you how beautiful and special you were today when you received all the credit that was due for your hard work. It's something super uber romantic. Okay. 3 of Cups. Yeah, I do feel like other people are around. So I do feel like this is like kind of an event. So this could be at work. I do feel like people standing up around their desks and applauding you, you know, the tension being on you. Or some sort of room in the office where they're celebrating you. It could be a birthday, it could be, you know, celebrating your engagement or your promotion or your retirement, whatever it is, or that, you know, that you're leaving or something. Or maybe they're even celebrating you coming onto the team. I don't know. There's something, if it's a smaller company, or if it's like a startup or something. Or I can see like you and some friends or coworkers celebrating after work or something. Or it's like a huge event where there's a lot of people, friends and family, and you know there's a lot of lights and gifts and such. So it depends, but I do see some sort of celebration happening and a lot of people around. And so I'm getting that they're kind of trying to be reserved because they're so excited about showing their interest in you, finding you, asking you out, or spending time with you. But they have to be aware that it's not just the two of you in the room. There's other people around. So they're putting on their best friend mask. They're putting on their best social mask. Like, time to be a supporter of Pile 44. Like, try to this just be about them, and I can praise them later, you know. And so they're really kind of listening to your body language and kind of doing what they think that you would like in this situation. But they want to celebrate with you. They want to celebrate with your friends. They want to celebrate with your family. They want to celebrate with you online, publicly, somehow. They want to be a part of that celebration. They have this ability to be your best friend or your best supporter or like a mother, father, or sister, brother figure to you when you need it. And that comes in handy so much because sometimes you're just so overwhelmed when you have so many things going on and you're the center of attention. Especially in this case, maybe you're not used to being center of attention, maybe you are, but either way, like, you know, people are kind of vying for your attention. You have a million things you're trying to figure out, like, is the catering going well? Is, you know, is that person okay in the back there? Have I talked to that person yet? You know, it's like you're so in a state of like so much going on that it's really, really helpful that this person can just turn on their like helpful partner, you know, vibe and just be there for you and support you. They love your accomplishments. They might even be the one putting on the celebration for you, inviting your friends and family. And they're like, I definitely want to celebrate just me and you later or sometime soon, but I want you to be recognized by as many people as I can bring, you know, as many loved ones as I can bring here and bring their attention on you. They want to celebrate you. They're this kind of person who would throw you surprise birthdays and stuff like that, and little like events, little celebrations for even little wins, like, you know, a little coffee and a little like dessert for I don't know, finishing that puzzle the day before and you're so proud of it and they're like, oh, they're so stinking cute. I gotta like, you know, get them a little treat to show them that like I'm proud of them for finishing that puzzle. I don't know, it's like the smallest things to the biggest things. Like, they are your biggest supporters. And they also just like how fun you are. You have a really like fun vibe. Like when you're in a good mood, everyone's in a good mood. You are the life of the party. Um, Everyone wants to talk to you. You're very funny. You're very interesting. You're everyone's friend. And so they understand that they need to share you with other people sometimes. And they want to, because they want you to shine and get your light, time in the light. With the Three of Cups here, though, I do feel like you two really are really good friends to each other, and that you support each other, buy each other like little things to show support, even for like little things. It's like, oh, I'm scared driving over bridges. That's so funny that that car honked really loudly right when I said that. Yeah, like I'm scared of driving over bridges, but I have to for this interview, or I have to for this whatever situation, and you can't go with them because you're working, but they did it, and you give them a little like you did it gift, or a little celebration or something. Like you two are so cute together, or will be, or would be. Yeah, really good energies. Fire, how they feel about the connection between the two of you. There's a lot of fire here, a lot of confidence, optimism, passion, and bravery. You want to know how optimistic and how happy this connection is? My cheeks hurt from smiling through this whole reading, because it's just so positive and so warm, and they genuinely, genuinely love praising you, letting you be in the limelight, celebrating your little wins and big wins. And I feel like you do that for them too, but they do it definitely more for you, because you receive that kind of energy well, and you kind of use it and kind of pay it forward immediately really well. Like when you're having a good time, when you're having fun, when you're accomplishing things, when you succeed, everyone else succeeds. Everyone else also wins. Everyone else is also having a good time. Everyone else is likes you in that energy. So it's like a win for other people when you're in that energy. Yes, there's so much fire and passion in this connection, and it's never ending. I feel like this fire is always burning between the two of you, that you two have to let the other person hang out with other people and see other people and do other things, because otherwise you two wouldn't leave the bedroom. Like, I'm getting that. It's like, yeah, it's just you two want to hang out with each other and do everything together and celebrate each other's wins, and hold each other through each other's sorrows, and everything that you possibly comes up, vacation here, party there, going out here, going to that restaurant. You rather just do the two of you, but the two of you are so good with other people that you have to let them go and let them do their thing sometimes. And they feel that about you all the time. They feel like, okay, I have to let them do their thing. This is them. This is who they truly are. And I love them. I love this about them. And they join in. They are definitely a part of that energy. They'll definitely join in the way that you're socializing, and you'll definitely join in the way they're socializing. It's a really good synergistic connection. Answers. I feel like the two of you are able to kind of telepathically talk. I feel like you can do small gestures to each other, and you totally understand what the other person's saying. I'm getting from day one. So whether you haven't met this person yet, or only met them once or twice, or this person is coming back into your energies, or someone you've been with or currently with or have been with for a very long time, I do feel like the two of you have really good nonverbal communication. You guys can talk to each other just by raising your eyebrows, furrowing your eyebrows, making quick little gestures, touching your nose, looking at them in a certain way, doing the death stare, and then directly looking at someone else and being like, that person's gonna kill me, get me the heck out of here. You guys have signals and really good nonverbal communication that you can communicate across the room very well. And it will help you both increase your telepathic abilities too. I'm getting if you're more on the spiritual side. Don't let your past hold you back. So how do they feel about this connection moving forward? Okay, so I feel like there's something with friends, like they were friend zoned, or something about like you're kind of living up your social life, like where you're hanging out with your friends a lot, and you kind of didn't want to date, or you kind of didn't want to settle down, or they didn't want to take that time away from you. Like you were kind of living your best life, and they're like, I don't want to come in and then put them in a serious relationship. I know they would if I said so, but I kind of want them to enjoy this time in their life, or enjoy these successes. Maybe you're getting a lot of recognition at work, and they don't want to kind of cramp your style, like, or take up too much of your energy. They want you to kind of do your best at this time. And yeah, there's an energy of like just being friends before, or the energy between the two of you has gotten more friendly instead of romantic recently, and kind of wanting to like spice that up again. Yeah, but I did get that energy of like someone has been watching you, someone has been kind of waiting to come back into your energies or come into your energies. Yeah, very good vibes, Pile 44. I can't wait to see what comes up in the extended. If you're interested in the extended, we're going to be looking at messages from them to you using mostly message cards. And the extended is not that much money. It's very, very cheap. The price is very, very low. So you can find that in the link in the description box below. And if I'm not going to see you in the extended, I could really use the support with likes and comments. That really helps me out, and I really, really appreciate it. I put a lot of hard work into these readings, more than people know. And so with that, I hope you have a beautiful rest of the day. Thank you so much for joining me here. I wish you so much love and light.